The Tigray genocide has had a devastating impact on the people of Europe and Kunama, who are indigenous minorities in the northeast and northwest of Tigray. They are simply on the brink of extinction with Eritrean occupation since November 2020. In occupied areas, the people of Europe and Kunama are being ethnically cleansed, enduring weaponizing, starvation, and a communication blackout, cutting them off from the rest of the world. In its campaign, the Eritrean government has shown no regards for the survival of the Europe and Kunama identity and culture. As a result of the brutal war, hundreds thousands of Kunama and Europe people were forced to flee to their homes. Many have sought refuges in the camps for internal displaced people, IDPs, where they face overcrowding, limited access to food and water, and poor sanitation conditions. The conflict has also disrupted access to essential services such as health care, education, and water. Many Kunama and Europe people are unable to access essential services. The genocidal war in Tigray highly disrupted the agricultural activities in the region, leading to severe food shortage. Many Kunama and European people are unable to grow their own food, and due to the long-held blockade, they cannot get access to humanitarian aid. As a result, they are facing acute hunger and malnutrition. The Ethiopian government is intentionally politicized the farming in Tigray by denying the farming in the region, which results in a devastating humanitarian crisis that left millions of people in the region without food and access to essential services. The farming in Tigray is a tragedy which needs urgent action. Ethiopia! Ethiopia! Stop politicizing farming in Tigray! Stop politicizing farming in Tigray! Stop politicizing the farming in Tigray! Stop politicizing the farming in Tigray! The guns are silenced! The guns are silenced! Yet civilians are dying of hunger! Civilians are dying of hunger! Civilians are dying of hunger! Children 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 cannot wait! Children cannot wait! Tigray cannot wait! Tigray cannot wait! Civilians are dying of hunger! Civilians are dying of hunger! EU! We demand immediate resumptions of humanitarian aid in Tigray! Resumption of humanitarian aid in Tigray! EU! We demand unconditional humanitarian aid in Tigray! Humanitarian aid in Tigray! EU! Regime aid for Tigray! Regime aid for Tigray! Regime aid for Tigray! EU! Regime aid for Tigray! Regime aid for Tigray! Where do we need it? 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 EU! Regime aid for Tigray! Regime aid for Tigray! Regime aid for Tigray! Civilians are dying of hunger! Civilians are dying of hunger! EU! It is your responsibility to stop the famine in Tigray! It's your responsibility!
It's responsibility.
It's your responsibility
It's responsibility.
to stop the farming in Tigray. To stop the farming in Tigray. To stop the farming in Tigray. EU. End the farming in Tigray. End the farming in Tigray. End the farming in Tigray. Save humanity. Save humanity. Save humanity. Save Tigray. Save Tigray. Save Tigray. EU. Stop the farming in Tigray. Stop the farming in Tigray. Ethiopia is starving Tigray. Stop by starving Tigray. Tigray is being starving. Tigray is being starving. EU. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility. To save humanity. To save humanity. EU. Save humanity. Save humanity. Save Tigray. Save Tigray. Break the silence. Break the silence. Break the silence. Stop the crisis. Stop the crisis. Break the silence. Break the silence. End the famine. End the famine. End the famine. Integral. EU. Stop the farming in Tigray. Stop the farming in Tigray. Tigray needs food. Tigray needs food. Tigray needs food. Tigray needs aid. Tigray needs aid. Tigray needs aid. Tigray needs medicine. Tigray needs medicine. Civilians are suffering. Civilians are suffering. Civilians are dying of hunger. Civilians are dying of hunger. EU. Stop the farming in Tigray. Stop the farming in Tigray. EU. Save humanity. Save humanity. Act now. EU. We demand immediate action. Immediate action. No. EU. End the suffering. Children are suffering. Civilians are suffering. EU. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to save humanity. To save humanity. EU. We demand immediate action. We demand immediate action. We demand immediate action. Where do we need it? 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 What's happening in Tigray? What's happening in Tigray? And man-made farming. What's happening in Tigray? What's happening in Tigray? What's happening in Tigray? EU. Act now. We demand your action. We demand your attention. We demand your attention. Tigray demand your attention.